Are you still writing love songs, or have the tone of your songs now changed?
Well, the tone, I have to write where I am right now, and this process of grief and loss and starting over is not a linear process. Everybody says it's a day at a time, but it's really like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I'll have a good day where I'm thinking, hey, I'm getting through this. I'm doing pretty good. And then I'll have 2 bad days where I'm on my knees.
Sounds like the stock market.
It is. It's like the stock market of life. And so the music for me is, I'm writing a lot of poetry, and I'm just starting to get melodies now. I woke up last night with a melody in my head and had to go find my tape recorder.
Is that where it starts for you, with the melody?
It used to start with a melody, and a line or 2 of lyric would come with it. Now it's like books of poetry and lyric. And some of it is from a pretty high place of getting what I'm supposed to get out of this. That the co-creation of this. One of the lines I have that I'm working with is, we are not victims, we are volunteers. Mm-hmm. That we both signed up for this ride together, she and I. And what has happened is another level of my healing and my evolution, just as I can see that happening for her. It's like to love someone with all your heart and to lose that person. There's no other way to go through this process of evolution. This moment, this door that I'm walking through, this is the only way you go through that door. I don't believe that even the death of a loved one takes you through the same door as the rejection by a loved one.
Yeah, in fact, it may even be more difficult going through the rejection, because the death has a certain finality to it, which enables you to move on and heal from that. Whereas when that person's still around,
it's
you're
like a ghost.
Vacillating. Yes,
it's like a ghost, and to see that person and to feel all those feelings, but to know that it's not being reciprocated anymore, or that or whatever's going on, whether it's a betrayal or whatever story we can attach to it. It's a terrific opportunity, if I may put it in that phrase. I mean, it's a terrific growing experience, and I try to use it as an opportunity, on my better days, as an opportunity for my own growth. And so the music coming out is a song that I'm working on right now called I Ain't Him and This Ain't That. And basically about whoever you think I am right now, you're not seeing me. You're seeing someone who you obviously think doesn't love you. But, so that's a song just from that one point of view. And I'm not going to let it write any kind of resolution. It's just an angry song saying, wake the up. Yeah. But I know that's a hopeless song. There's no way that's going to happen.
When you sing some of your older songs now, and you go through the lyrics as you're singing them, do they have different meaning to you now as you sing them?
Dramatically. I've chosen a number of songs in my show that speak directly to me.
For instance, which songs?
If You Believe. Mm-hmm. Out of control, out of my mind at last, into my dreams we sail away. Lyrics that had a completely different meaning when I wrote them are now saying to me, starting here, starting now, start over. Believe in yourself, trust God, trust in your life.
That's what I think is so incredible about your music, is that it means so many different things to different people, depending on where they are at the time that they're listening to it.
Right. I've been fortunate that my music has been adopted by my audience for births and deaths and weddings and divorces.
Yeah.
It's music that has become the soundtrack to people's lives through the really important passages of our lives.
What are some of
it's speaking to me in the same way.
What are some of your favorite songs still? I know you get tired of singing these. It's been 35 years you've been singing some of these songs.
I'm really glad that I bothered to write words that mattered to me back when. Because, I have some songs that were disposable pop tunes, and I try not to do those songs. I think Danger Zone has seen the last of its days for a while. It's just too
Which is one
real. And I didn't write that tune, by the way. That's a Giorgio Moroder tune.
Did you write the Footloose song?
I wrote Footloose.
Yeah.
Footloose to me is like an old Chuck Berry tune. It's a happy tune, but it also says, you know, what do you really feel? The song really essentially says, why are you holding back? What do you really feel? What do you want out of your life? And if I let myself interpret it that way, even Footloose holds some deeper meaning. I'm all right in the middle of the breakdown. I'm all right, nobody worry about me. In the middle of the breakdown of the song, it stops, and I don't know why I did this, and does this whole interlude, listen to your heart, listen to your heart. Like, what? I was talking about dancing. I was talking about freedom. Yeah.
And now how about when you sing Celebrate Me Home? And that was a song that you wrote. It was about the holidays?
Well, it wasn't really. It's been adopted as a holiday song, but it was really written in New York, making the Celebrate Me Home album. I was at A&R Studios with Phil Ramone. I was away from home. We were in the second week of December, and I didn't see an end in sight, and I was getting pretty homesick. I'm a holiday kind of guy. Right. And the song is essentially this feeling of being surrounded by the people you love when you go home. And certainly the holidays represents that for most of us. It also was played at my brother's funeral. And so it has another layer of meaning that, in a way, now I sing to myself when I sing it, is now my sense of home is here. And I'm talking to myself, saying, you know, come home.
Celebrate me home, yeah. Give me another, please. Celebrate me home, and play me one more song that I'll always remember. I can recall whenever I find myself tomorrow, so I can make believe I'd never gone. Come on, let me know.